Hey everybody, welcome to the House of Hamm. I am the Empress of the Manor. Right next to me we have
Lady Shadington.
That's right, we have Miss Lisa Lady Shadington in the house, and we are going to get into our show. It's going to be great. We're going to do what we're working on. We're going to do what would the aunties say. We're going to do a little bit of the internet made me do it this week, and then everybody's favorite segment, Full Chested Fails. All right, we're going to get into the show. All right, we are back and we're going to get into what we are working on. All right, Miss Lisa, what are you working on? Or should I say, how does your garden grow?
It grows pretty well. As I stated before, at the risk of being repetitive, probably from now until it's all going to be garden talk.
Garden
talk. So I started some more seeds. The ones that I started before are growing. I have true leaves on my marigold.
Now, what are true leaves? What does that mean?
Okay, you're going to make me use terms that I may get wrong. Okay, so when you're doing seed starts, when your seeds start to sprout, they have these two cup-like leaves called cotyledons, I believe is what they're called.
Is that what these are?
Yep, that's what you've got over there. But then as it grows a little more, the true leaves, the leaves that the plant leaves actually look like, start coming up. That's usually the second and fourth, and those are called true leaves. So some of my marigolds have true leaves. None of my broccoli or cabbage has true leaves yet.
True leaves.
And so those are true leaves. Like if you were growing peppers, it would look like the pepper leaves of the pepper plant. It would look like tomato leaves when they start coming up. And they're called true leaves, and that's when
you've got like a viable.
That's when you at least have the beginnings of a viable plant. It's now up to you to keep it alive, growing, and then get it out into the garden. So yeah.
So now we can talk about what I did.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture somewhere because I'm going to take a picture of it. With mine, I think I put too many seeds, and so the dirt is actually it looks like it's bursting.
Up.
Yes. I'm new to this. I'm true to this. I'm still new to this though. So that's because I put too many seeds.
I think so. I've never actually had that happen. But like
it's gonna be lots of lettuce for everybody.
But if they pop through and you get enough, you might get enough of a root system that you could separate it, or you could thin it out. At this point, it looks like the beginnings.
Just means like everybody's trying to grow.
Yeah, all at once, and so it looks like the beginnings of a start, but it
maybe a lettuce box.
Yeah, it might be the beginning of like 2, 4, 6, maybe.
She's like, I see 6, 7, 8.
Well, I'm thinking 6 times maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
You've got a lot, and so you'll have to thin them out. Or if you get enough of a system, you can probably break them up and up pot them. Which is, putting them into a bigger thing. A bigger pot.
I'm excited for my cucumbers. They're already
I think you're going
to. It'll be okay. No, I will, because I'm going to repot them.
You're going to end up restarting them.
Maybe.
And so
we'll see.
Okay.
I'm optimistic. I'm being optimistic. And I have enough pots that I can graduate them into other pots.
You can graduate them into other pots. You probably need to do that tonight, because that's a lot of sprouts that are leggy.
Okay, what does that mean, leggy?
Where you don't have like there are no true leaves, and those are way too tall to only be cotyledons or the seed cap. So you can, if you're going to up pot them, you can do it now, like tonight, and give them a chance. But again, they were on the heat mat, they had the dome, and they probably just went a little like crazy.
This is great. I can grow. Okay.
So, but you've got other seeds, and you can start again. Cucumbers are one of the easiest to start.
Or I did not realize
you can actually do those from seed. When it gets warm enough. I have done mine from seed in the summertime. But if you want to do some other starts or try other starts, and you have to be very careful. You've got the little things where you won't be interrupting their roots. So when you're doing cucumbers, they're one of the ones that don't like to be transplanted that much.
Okay.
But if you can do it without disturbing their roots, it doesn't usually make a huge difference.
Okay.
But I'm just like, I don't know. I know you're being optimistic, and I don't want to be the one.
Well, it might work. Let's just, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
if I have an issue, I'll call.
Okay, it might work.
All right, okay. Now we'll get to what I'm working on. So I have a couple of crochet projects. This is the top, because I started working on it in a different color, but I didn't have enough yarn, so I bought this, and I thought this will be a fun, nice, bright.
I love those colors.
So it's gonna be eventually a top. So that's this.
I love those
then
colors.
I did I finally found, because I see these all the time, like the little woobles things and all this, and it's like a little crochet kit. Crochet kit.
Cute.
But I love this one because it says it's a positive pickle. I was actually gonna give it to I was gonna give it to Lady Hazington actually. But,
okay.
But it worked up really, really quickly. See? And it's got a little stand. See, so you stick it on the stand, and it says, "I'll always be around to let you know you're a big deal."
Okay.
And there's other, like, there's interchangeable.
There's a taco. If you're gonna do the taco one, let's taco about it.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Taco about it, or something like that.
But there's a whole bunch of different like messages you can slide in there, and so. But it's my positive pickle.
So cute.
Isn't that cute? And it came with the hook. It came with the crochet hook. It came with the yarn and the pattern.
Oh, so they're like
the little
really for beginners.
Yeah, it's way for beginners. But it was super easy to do. I mean, I sat down and did it in, I don't know, maybe an hour or two, couple hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
It didn't take very long at all. So, okay. So, and it even came with the eyes and the thread for his little smile, which I kind of messed up because I'm not great with embroidery, but you know. But yes, so it's my positive pickle. And there was also a lazy potato. I get the lazy potato, but I like the positive pickle. So that's what I am working on.
It looks like you're done with that.
Well, yes, I'm done with this one, but I did work on it last night. Yeah. Like I said, it was really, really quick, really cute. And I like it, so I might do another one.
You should.
Yeah, I don't know when, but yeah, I may do another one. And
you just have to find them.
I feel like they're kind of spindly too, though.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, well.
So here's a question.
This kit basically cost what that one skein of yarn cost.
Okay, so let me ask you: did you learn enough to be able to do those without the kit?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
but the yarn, though, it's kind of it's a different kind of yarn than I've ever used before. So I don't know if you can get it outside of the kit. Like, you might be able to buy it online, but I know I couldn't walk into Michael's or Hobby Lobby and just buy one. So
okay,
but yeah, I could do it again, and I've got the pattern written, so I can totally do it again.
Right.
So I might make a big one, like make myself a big positive support pickle.
Right. So then maybe if we have lessons,
and we're going to get into a new segment that I like to call "The Internet Made Me Do It," and that is when I see something, or Aunt Lisa sees something, or sorry, yes, Aunt Lisa, Lady Shadington sees something on the internet and thinks, "I think I want to try that." Last time we did it, we did the yogurt and the cookies and the cheesecake, which was good, and I have made more Nutter Butter yogurt since then, but this time we're doing the battle of the dips. And it's funny, we both watched the same video with the Grillos, I think that's how you say that, pickles, the pickle dip. And so I made the original one I saw in the video, and then I made one without the bacon because I feel like it's would make it kind of salty. But still has the cheese. And then Aunt Lisa made a different one. And so we have 3 different dips to try. One's got pickles, bacon, cheese, jalapenos, green onions, hot sauce, just everything. And then one's got everything minus the bacon. Then what's yours got?
Mine is what I call the purest. dip.
Pure.
Purist.
Uh-huh.
You know, I left out the bacon and the cheese and the Cajun seasoning. They just
I didn't do Cajun seasoning. I did do Chipotle Tabasco though, because it kind of adds that kind of smoky flavor. But
and since hot sauces can taste so different to some people, I mean, some people are just like, it's just hot. That's all I taste. Me, I'm like, oh, that one's sweet.
Can you hand me those?
That one's smoky. That one is vinegary. So, I just made. I didn't do hot sauce. I didn't do hot sauce. I did red pepper flakes.
Okay. Oh. Those kind of bloom and get hotter over time, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess you could. Maybe.
So here's the.
We'll find out
in the package.
Yeah. See, Oh, and good luck finding Grillos.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to do this pickle.
God. Hey, man.
All right. So what should we try with? Let's just start with. I'm gonna start with a kettle chip, and I'm gonna try yours first.
Okay.
The purest one. Let's try them.
And when I say purist, I mean PURIST, like a person who's like,
I'm a purist. No, I get it.
Kind of not snobby, but kind of reserved in there.
Okay, so we'll try yours first.
Okay.
Purist. I was also lazy, and mine is probably going to be more like Suzuki only because I put everything through the food processor because I was too
really
lazy to chop.
Is a chunky dip. I'm like, come on.
Not mine. And when I say I put everything through the food processor, the bacon too.
Oh dear.
Oh, that is good.
Do you need a napkin?
I've got one.
Okay.
Very pickly though.
Oh yes, very dilly, very pickly.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try mine with the bacon. Okay, here we go.
Hold on, I gotta take a little sip here.
I don't hate it. Mine is spicier than yours. Which is funny.
I kept mine intentionally non-spicy.
Okay. And I'm gonna try one without bacon.
I deveined and de-seeded my jalapeno.
I did that. Okay. This is my favorite.
What's that, bacon and cheese in there?
Oh, mine is spicy. Which is kind of crazy.
Which is why did I even try to keep mine nice for you? I should have just done what I wanted.
She tried with different mediums, so I'm going to try with different mediums. The one I like the best, which is this one.
What is this one?
Cheese, no bacon.
Okay.
You're like, no.
I don't know. I feel like the flavors are.
It's weird. Yours is more pickly.
Because it's only pickles.
Oh.
Well, pickles, onions, and
right.
Pickles, onions, jalapeno.
Okay. I'm trying a Ritz cracker.
I feel like the flavors are
duking it out.
Yeah. And so I'm not. It's like the KFC bowl of dips.
I love the KFC bowl.
I can see how I do understand that some people love it and they're like, "Ooh, I love this," and some people are like, "Huh,
I'm not digging the nut thins."
Let's try this one with a cracker, and that's just cheese on that one, right?
Yeah, just cheese. Oh, I hate the bacon one. I just like the cheese one better.
I feel like these two would make good dips with no pickles.
Oh. Yeah, you might be right. I like this one.
I feel like the pickles, like I said, they wore. Okay. That little scoop didn't want to go.
I honestly feel like the best medium is the tortilla chip or the cracker. Okay. Well, it's my opinion. They're all pretty good. This is my favorite one. I'm going to say this for the first time in my life. Bacon didn't make it better. I always say bacon makes it better.
Well, I'm going to agree with you on that.
Not in this case.
I just feel like
a little bit too much.
There's too much going on there.
But I like this one. This one's okay. All right, we are back and we are going to get into what would the aunties say. My handsome son has picked out a Reddit story for us to read from. And this comes from r/am I the asshole? Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that her strictly confidential information had already been leaked by her own mother, which caused a massive family fight? My sister-in-law holds a political office in the municipality where we live. Oh, this already sounds bad. During a conversation, she confided in me a strictly confidential piece of information on the condition that I would not tell anyone, not even my partner. Her brother, however, her brother. However, she also told me that she had shared it with her mother, my mother-in-law, who was likewise not supposed to pass it on. So for 4 days, the only people who were meant to keep this to themselves were my mother-in-law and me. On the 4th day, today, there was going to be a meeting with the people concerned, and the information would be shared with them anyway. After that, it could also be published within the family. So I promised her I would keep the information to myself, which I did. The day after our conversation, my partner, her brother, approached me and told me he had a secret piece of information to share. At first, I didn't react. He kept talking, and it quickly became clear that he was referring to the exact secret. I interrupted him and said that I was already aware of it without specifying what it was about. I then asked him where he had gotten the information, and he said that his mother had told him. Ooh, Lordy. This is messy. A few hours later, my sister-in-law came to visit, and I let her know that unfortunately her mother had passed the secret on. She confronted her, and it led to a huge argument. After that, my partner confronted me and blamed me. Excuse me, and blamed me for the entire situation. He says the family is now in conflict because I didn't keep my mouth shut and told my sister-in-law that the secret had been shared. It's also important to mention that during the confrontation, my mother-in-law lied. First, she claimed she hadn't told him anything. Then she said that her husband, their father, who, by the way, was not supposed to know either, had probably told him. Then she accused me of having told him. Now, I'm in a fight with my partner because he gave me confidential information that I wasn't supposed to pass on. But I informed...
Oh, sorry.
But I informed the original source of the confidential information that it had been shared. So basically, my partner says, I am the asshole because he told me the secret and I ran it to sister-in-law, the source. I'm not done. Am I the asshole for feeling responsible to let my sister-in-law know that the information had been spread, which ultimately caused a huge fight? I would prefer not to have a discussion about whether it was responsible responsible of my sister-in-law to put me in this situation and tell me the secret. She doesn't have many people to talk to, and she knows she can trust me. Sometimes you have to talk to someone and share information in order to relieve pressure. Edit to add. It was a secret connected to her political position, but not top secret. A strategic one that needed to be confidential for a couple of days.
Dear Lord.
No, she's not the asshole.
No, she's not the asshole.
Mother-in-law, though.
The mother-in-law
and the
is
partner.
the
I don't know about the partner.
He's
now.
not too bright.
No, he's a mama's boy. Is what he is.
Yeah, no.
She's got a full-on mama's boy on her hands,
right? Which never seems to be the best choice for daughter-in-laws.
No.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to say she's not the asshole, but everybody else sucks here.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Agreed.
And I would expect, in politics, you have to keep your mouth shut. I don't care what anyone says. There's some stuff you can't talk to anybody about.
Yeah.
Except maybe your priest or your therapist.
Right. And get a priest, get a therapist. You don't have to worry about anybody leaking your business.
Those are the only two people you can talk to about shit that you don't want leaked. And sometimes that's still, but at least you have some recourse. You can report them and get them in trouble if they talk.
But what's crazy is to say that she's the asshole because she told the sister-in-law
that your news is out already.
Right. Well, and not only that, but I feel like she's probably to a degree kind of covering her butt.
Of course she is. Because here's this woman telling her husband, telling her son, God knows who else she told.
Yes.
And that's the issue.
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting top down.
Yeah.
The sister-in-law, who's the politician, should have known
who she could trust.
And don't tell.
Well, I guess she knows now.
Well, and actually depending upon the nature of the information, there are just some things, when you work at a law office or you work for a business or you've got confidential information, you cannot go home and talk about it to anyone.
Right.
You can't.
Right.
Because if it comes out, it usually can come back on the firm and you're probably losing your job.
Yeah. Well, if you don't get sued. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, the firm gets sued.
Right. That's what I mean.
You personally, they're
going to fire you.
Personally,
you may have to pay some type of damages, right?
Here's the thing: they're gonna go for who's got the money. They know that the little legal assistant
doesn't have the money.
Have the money.
Yeah.
The legal assistant and her husband don't have the money. The firm does.
Yeah.
And they actually signed contracts with the firm and the attorney.
Right.
So yes, you little legal assistant, you are out of a job, and you'll probably never work at a legal firm again. Do a new career path. But yeah, you don't. There's certain areas. The same with healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they always have their face blacked out and they talk like a robot or whatever because they're dealing with some stuff that's
right.
And so I start with the politician who probably should have just kept her mouth shut.
Yeah.
And as a politician, she knows there are only two professions, two people she can talk to.
Right.
A priest or a therapist.
Yeah.
The sister, the
sister-in-law,
the original person.
Yeah.
It's not the asshole because the minute her husband comes talking to her, she's like, oh, well, mother-in-law is running her mouth.
She's busted.
And so since her sister-in-law was concerned about it, in fact, I think she was the only person who did the responsible thing.
Yeah.
She had to tell her, look, your secret's out.
Yeah.
I know you were hoping for a couple of days, whatever.
Yeah.
Just giving you a heads up.
You're not getting them.
Just giving you a heads up. It's out already.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know that she only told her son and her husband.
Yeah, she probably told other people.
She probably told more than those two people. So.
But it must have been juicy. I want to know what it was.
I know. That's like, where, I don't care about how the family's doing. What's the story?
Yeah.
Like, screw all those people. What happened? No. So no, not the asshole.
No, not the a-hole. All right.
That's easy enough.
All right. We are back and we are about to get into everyone's favorite segment, Full Chested fails. I love that. Oh, that's awesome. And that is when someone gets on the internet and says or does the most audacious things with their full chest.
And their mama didn't teach them nothing.
Girl. And so I'm gonna. This one is I had two. This is the one I decided to do. So
okay.
I was supposed to go on a date today at 12 p.m. with a 34-year-old man. We agreed on 12. Around 11, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna go get my hair cut before the date." I was like, "Interesting choice. I'd love to see how the timing aligns there." I get to the date at 11:45, punctual because I'm a grown-up and I am where I say I'm gonna be when I'm gonna be there. Bitch. He texts me at 11:49. "Hey, I'm gonna be running a little bit behind. I just got to the barber." No problem. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes he'll be late, whatever. I tell my friends, they're like, "I don't know, girl, that sounds kind of bad. He's 34, can't tell the time." So it gets to be like almost 12:30, and I'm like, never mind. Because he had dropped his location and he was 30 minutes away. Now, I don't know how long it takes for men to get their hair cut, but I'm sure they're in there chopping it up like, "Yeah, man, low taper fade on the side, I'm about to go fuck this bitch." Anyway, so I tell him, like, never mind. You're already going to be like 45 minutes late. This is kind of stupid to me. I feel kind of like my time's not respected right now. He's like, "That's interesting. You couldn't even FaceTime me earlier either." And I was like, "First of all, I was getting my oil changed earlier. That's why I couldn't FaceTime you." He's like, "I just think it's weird that you canceled on the date and you couldn't FaceTime. I think I see what the situation is here." "Please do tell me. I'd love to know, Christopher Columbus. Tell me." He said, "I think you just don't feel pretty about yourself today." Are you for real?
Dude, she waited about a half hour.
Way too long. Yeah, she waited way too long. I'm sorry. If he had said
he wasted 45 minutes of her time, didn't she say it was from 11:45?
Well, they were supposed to meet at noon. She got there 15 minutes early, so that's on her. That's her 15 minutes.
That's her 15 minutes. Sure.
But he told her at a minute to the date that he was going to be late.
No, he called her at, she said 11:49.
Oh, 11:49. So that's 10 minutes before the date.
10 minutes before the date that he's running late. Mm-hmm. And what she should have said then is like, "Oh, then we should probably reschedule. There is no way you're getting your hair cut and getting here in a reasonable amount of time."
Right.
And as far as FaceTiming, it's like, here's the thing. If I say I'm meeting you at 12, I could be on my lunch break.
Right.
I might not want to FaceTime at work or whatever. Right. I don't want all my coworkers like, "What you doing?"
Well, and I don't know. I guess FaceTime is okay, but if you already have plans to meet, why would you need?
Why do you need to FaceTime before those hands?
Because you're gonna meet for lunch in their case, but. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
No,
unless he was like, "I just want to make sure you're a real person," or he was trying to scope her out because he wanted to see what she looked like. So he wasn't wasting his time.
Right, but depending upon how they hooked up, don't you have pictures anyway?
Exactly. Well,
it's been a long time. Do people respond to profiles that don't have pictures?
Not generally.
Okay.
But in my own experience, and boy, I've had some doozies. I know where you're going. I could post them.
I know where you're going.
A lot of men, women, not as much, at least not from what I can tell, but a lot of men will post pictures that are 10, 15, 20 years old. Some of them you can tell they're old because they're like faded.
Not faded. Yes. Not a high school pic of you in your football uniform.
No. Or a lot of guys will post. They'll post a picture of what they looked like when they felt like they were good looking, and then the picture of what they look like now. And some of those are. I feel like men that are dating should have like maybe a female friend or a gay friend that they'd be like, would this picture be good to post on my profile? Because they'll let you know. No, you look like a homeless person. Or no, you look like you're psychotic. Yeah, I've gotten all of those. I'm telling you, I'm like, why would a guy post this picture looking like a homeless man thinking that's okay? And I can't tell you how many times I've thought that. So, or even the things that they put on their profile.
Oh, yes. There's this content creator that I listen to, and one of her things is I can't remember what day, but once a week she does profiles from hell, I think is what it is.
Oh my god, I should send her some of the ones I've gotten. There was one I actually share with a really good friend of mine because we're both about the same age. We're like a month apart. Our birthdays are about a month apart. She loves to tell me I'm older than her right after my birthday. But we will share profiles back and forth. And one of the ones I sent her, I want to say it was just this week, and I was like, oh, because I always send them with like, funny stuff. And wait, I bet I can find it.
I mean, because sometimes these profiles, they'll have all these lists and bad grammar. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, the grammar. Oh.
If I'm not dating. I'm not out there.
Oh, the grammar.
But when
so
she
bad.
reads some of them or puts them up for you to read, I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did they just say that? Do they not read it out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these people need editors more than they need an editor who can say, not this picture. Here it's your YOUR or you are YOU.
I'm trying to find the one. This guy sent me this thing and he said something like I have a 40-hour a week job and a full-time kid at home, but I'm very busy, but in between that I really like to get to know you. I'm just like, that means you're looking to get laid and you want to waste my time.
I was just going to say, translation.
At least to me, that's what it says.
Translation, I'm not really going to make you a priority
right.
at all.
Oh, no. And when you feel like I'm not making you a priority, what it's saying is I want you to make me a priority. I'm not going to make you a priority. And if you question me on it, I'm going to gaslight you with, well, I'm really busy because I have a full-time job and a kid living at home.
Right. And a more somewhat discerning woman might be like, oh, he's too busy to date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So here's one of the ones that was sent to me. And of course, I'll tell you what I wrote to her. But it's this guy who, says, would love to have a casual relationship with a woman like you. Would like to explore your body and learn how to pleasure you. And I sent it. I sent it to my friend, and what I wrote, here was my caption for that. I feel like if you don't know how to pleasure a woman at the age of 48, it's a lost cause. And also, gross. That was his opening message to me. That was the first thing that he sent me. So these days, the streets is rough, y'all. Rough.
It's like no charm.
And I mean, and he's not.
No charm, no finesse.
Nope. Mm-mm.
And thinks you're stupid, too stupid to read between the lines. Well, he didn't even.
Well, he didn't. No,
he was out there.
Imagination.
He didn't.
He wants with a woman like me. I don't know if that means a big girl, a brown girl, a big brown girl. I don't know.
A desperate woman.
Right. There's that.
Sorry, I don't.
Because he's not really a looker either. At least not.
No,
to me.
from not.
But I'm like, okay, you're 48 and you need to be told how to pleasure a woman?
No, I feel like...
No, he said learn how to.
Learn how to.
Not just...
Learn what gets you going.
Yeah. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Nope. And that's just one of many.
For me, in a dating...
And of course, there are some that have bad grammar, and generally, I'll send those to her.
Here's if you put, I want to pleasure you, to me, you know how some people don't like the word moist?
Yes. Yes, and this is definitely along those lines
To me,
for
it's like,
sure.
pleasure me.
Yes, definitely along those lines.
I gotta go. It says orange
Just whatever,
chicken.
you know. But she informed me that her and her coworkers will look at those and laugh, which that's kind of the point. I'm trying to make her laugh a little bit. So
Yeah.
but
no.
yes, dating in these streets is rough.
It sounds rough.
A lot of the men, I kind of wonder if they even really like women, honestly.
Huh?
Yeah. So
No.
or they're just looking to. And then I had someone, just like I said, it's always good to know someone of the opposite sex that will be honest with you. And so I know someone who is also in his 50s, happily married man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me he has several friends that are married that are on these sites.
Of course.
I was like, well, that's not encouraging.
No, I mean, it has been years, but I remembered. I mean, the first thing, it's like, you're like, hi, I'm Lisa. And, you put all your information in.
Mm-hmm.
My first 2 words.
Are you married?
No, my first was like, no married men, all caps, exclamation point.
Yeah.
I swear to God. So at least 50% of the contacts or the matches of like married but unhappily, blah, 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 blah.
I'm like, go to couples therapy, you cheater.
I'm like, what part of no married men?
Right.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's probably some woman on here who doesn't mind.
I'm sure
I'm not her.
I'm
not her.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. And so sometimes it's like, did they even read your profile?
No, they looked at your picture.
They looked at your picture.
She's so pretty.
And thought whatever they thought. I'm just like, And so, a lot of them are married.
And I know in my position being plus size, there are a lot of men who are of the mind that because I'm plus size, I'm desperate for love and that I will put up with anything.
Or you won't FaceTime because you don't feel pretty today.
Self-esteem, or that it'll be easy to manipulate me because I have low self-esteem.
It's been a long time, but the last time someone wanted to FaceTime, he wanted me to show him my boobs.
Oh God.
I can't tell
you how many times. That's part of why I won't FaceTime.
That's probably why she won't FaceTime.
I know it's part of why I won't FaceTime because I know
it's been a long time.
The last time I ever video chatted with somebody, he was already naked, and I'm like, what the hell? And so I was like, nope, not doing this.
No, I'm not showing you my boobs.
So yeah, but I'm not that kind of desperate, and a lot of those men, you can tell because it's pretty easy to tell from how they speak to you. And it's easy to weed them out for me anyways, because I just match their energy, and most of them don't like that.
Right.
So, like dudes are like, when are you going to take me out? After you take me out, when's that happening? That kind of thing. Or, know.
No, it's just like I said, I'm like,
I did build a man. I will never, ever, ever do it again.
You've done it more than once, haven't you?
Yeah,
you tried. One was one was so resistant, it's like you couldn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Like 1.5-ish, I would say. So.
Right.
But
I feel like there should be signs for doors, just like no solicitors, no homosexuals.
Right. No, I like the community said men should have like Carfax. There should be Carfax for like men for men.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I feel like if you're on the dating sites, you might as well have.
But that's kind of what Are We Dating the Same Guy used to be. It's not as much that anymore. Just because
I haven't been on in a while.
I haven't either, but one, there are women in the Are We Dating the
spies,
Same Guy?
The pick-me spies.
Yes, that will screenshot and send to this other guy who exposes though, like, oh, they're talking about you, this kind of thing,
Who cares? I mean, in my mind, I feel like unless he's a stalker, or a murderer or a rapist, I don't care if he knows that I said he's a piece of shit.
Right. I'll say it to his face. and in fact have.
But I do understand there's some people who,
but some of those women are actually in dangerous situations.
They
and
are.
so it's
here's the thing. I feel like if you're a pick-me, go be a pick-me.
right. And what's sad is most of those men don't want the pick-me's.
No, they
want
don't.
the women that are harder for them to get, if you will, which is just ridiculous. So
yeah, I just pick-me's are weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like they can't see anything. Anyways,
so
yeah,
that was a full-chested fail.
Yeah, no, she didn't want to.
Sounds like she dodged a bullet. And you're right. I feel like she waited about 15 minutes too long, maybe 20 minutes too long.
Okay.
Because I would have waited 10 or 15. But actually, I probably would have tried to have a conversation with him at 11 o'clock when he said he was going to go get his haircut and say, well, are you sure you want to meet up then? Because that's probably going to take you a little bit longer than...
Right. No. Okay. So what she said was at 11:45, he told her.
I thought he told her at
11:49.
No, at 11, he told her that he was going to get his hair cut at 11. And then at 11:49, he sent her a message and told her that he was running late.
Okay. See, that's why I always have my phone off.
and told her he was running late.
And that's when she should have tried to reschedule and say, no, I got to get back to work or whatever. Right. So we need to reschedule.
Yeah.
Why waste a whole another
30 minutes?
40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. But,
and as far as FaceTiming, it's like, I don't want to spend my lunch break FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Weirdos. Just weirdos.
Oh, yeah. But it's rough in these dating streets, y'all. The other one was also...
was that a crazy dating one too?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And just a crazy reaction, but yeah,
weird.
But anyways, yep, rough in these dating streets. So
I guess
y'all keep it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't not even a little bit. All right, we are gonna get out of here. We hope that you have a wonderful day. Evening, wherever you are, and we wish you nothing but love and light. Bye.